everybody. Can everybody hear me? We good to go? Thumbs up. Cool. Hey, Case, how are you, buddy? Okay, bear with us because I'm pretty sure we're ready to go live now. I don't know where Bob Clark is, but if somebody can give me a... Corley, I see you, Corley. Can you give me a thumbs up? We're good to go, Corley? Okay.
Everything sounds great, Ken.
Thanks. Corley, you're muted.
Good to go, Ken.
Okay, hey guys, let's do this. Okay, this is all new. My name's Ken Reid. I'm sitting here in our Sportsnet studios. So this is a little different this year. So welcome to our virtual Easter Seals Celebrity Hockey Classic Series, the Captain's Clinic. So tonight we're gonna do the virtual thing. I know everyone's nerded up. We're all used to these computers after 6 months of this garbage, but hopefully we'll be able to see everybody soon. So we're gonna have messages from our celebrity captains, Brad May, Eric Lindros, Rick Vaive, our guests of honor. I saw them out there a second ago. Our father and son team, Terry and Graham Baskin from Uxbridge. Graham rocking the cool hat, buddy. It's a good look, better than my bedhead. CEO of Easter Seals Ontario, Kevin Collins, is going to be coming up as well. So we're going to try to make this pretty informative. Take 20, 25 minutes of your time. And we do thank all of you for joining us. I think there's about 50 people on the call. So this is the first time we've all had this Celebrity Hockey Classic, all our tournaments. We've gathered all together for this. So we're gathering as one team. And this year, you know, when we're together in this, it's the only way we're going to succeed, as you know, we've been through a lot this year. So dates and events on the way. Leading things off is the York Simcoe Classic. It's going to be on Thursday, November 5th. A week after that, in Oshawa, Eric's tournament, the Eric Lindros event, Thursday, November 12th. That's a good time. That draft is always a good time. Ricky Vaive's draft, Thursday, November 19th. Then we're going out to Bruce County, baby. Gray Bruce County, Thursday, December 26th. And Brad May, he's going to be having his virtual draft on Thursday, December 3rd. Brad May, you're going to hear from him in a bit. Smooth golf swing. He's been playing some nice golf this summer. So a few weeks ago, we made the decision to stay home and do our part to keep everyone safe. Easter Seals kids, a lot of our celebs did their part to put together a little video. My brother edited it, and there's some pretty cool looking folks in this video. Check it out. Hey, Ken Reid in our Sportsnet Central studios with some breaking news. The Celebrity Hockey Classic Series in support of Easter Seals is on hold for 2020.
Hello, everyone.
Hi, everyone. Eric Lindros.
Doug Gilmore here.
Dennis Marouk.
Shane Corson here.
Adam Gray.
Dave McElwain.
John McClaig here.
L.I. Frady.
Chris Neal here.
Steve Thomas.
Todd Warner. Craig Muni.
Wendell Clark here.
Mike Krishaliski.
Brad May here.
It's that time of year again.
Unfortunately, Easter Seals hockey tournament will not take place this fall.
We want to keep you and everyone involved with our hockey classics safe by staying home.
It's not the right thing to do. It's not safe for anyone.
Everybody can use a year of practice. Trust me, I've been there a couple of years now, and a year of practice is going to do a lot of you some real good.
It's too bad we're not going to get together and play some hockey, but these kids still need our help.
The kids still need our support.
Listen.
Do I have your attention now?
Easter Seal kids still need you.
With COVID, the cost of equipment doesn't go away.
We're going to go and ask everyone to get their teams together and to raise as much money as we possibly can.
We're not canceling. We're just switching to a unique virtual opportunity.
I am so jacked for the virtual draft.
Go to celebrityhockeyclassics.com.
We're going to have a virtual experience in 2020, and the money will go towards your total in 2021.
Stay involved. Get engaged with your teammates.
Keep fundraising.
Now more than ever, we need to support the kids.
Kids still need our help.
They still need the equipment. They still need the support.
Get your teams together, start fundraising.
Howard Chuck Strong is putting in a team this year. We are going to raise a ton of money for these kids.
Hoping you can still help out.
We're going to make a difference in these families' lives.
If there's ever a year that Easter Seals needs our money, it's this year.
Let's get some reaction now from the Easter Seals kids.
Hi, I'm Graham.
I'm Kira.
I'm Sydney.
I'm Ty.
The Celebrity Hockey Classics are definitely one of my favorite events.
My favorite part is dropping the puck and seeing all the famous celebrities.
Ryan loves meeting all the hockey players and watching the games.
Even though we're at home right now, kids with physical disabilities still need equipment
To get out of bed.
to use the bathroom,
To get out into our backyards.
to help with their daily lives.
Your support is giving Easter Seals kids freedom,
Dignity.
a better quality of life.
Raise money now for the 2020 virtual experience, and we'll see you back on the ice in 2021.
If you get a chance to draft me or one of the other legends,
Draft me in 2021. Draft me.
Draft me.
In 2021.
If you guys want me, buck up.
Let's do this.
I'll share some stories from here inside the bubble.
I hope to see you in the corner, throw some elbows.
Certainly look forward to getting back on the ice.
You can start your fundraising now, because if you don't, you'll usually end up with me in the later rounds.
Do what you do best. Be our hockey heroes.
Please support the kids at Easter Seals.
Thank you.
From the bottom of my heart.
Thank you.
keep fundraising, please.
I'm going to challenge you guys to do the same.
You need to keep supporting the kids.
Thank you. You're awesome.
I really look forward to seeing everyone playing in 2021.
Looking forward to 2021.
You're awesome.
Stay healthy.
Wear a mask.
Thank you for being a hockey hero.
I'm going to try and make it through the border. See you later.
So there you have it. No tourney for 2020, but we're going to go virtual, and you can still select an NHL alum for a unique experience in 2020, and we'll see you back on the ice in 2021. Great video, by the way, Al. I'm afraid he's still held up at customs. Don't know why. Okay, so that was a fantastic video. Thank you so much to everyone who participated. Draft parties, they are going to be virtual this year. It's on those Thursday night dates I mentioned. So you're going to draft a celeb for a unique custom experience of your choice that you can do in 2021. Maybe you can go golfing with Eric or Rick or Mayday. No weddings. So dudes aren't going to weddings, just to be clear, unless it's open bar. Then I might go to the wedding. New this year, also, since we're not hitting the ice, anybody can join your team. Your grandpa, your grandma, your buddy who's shoots off about hockey but never plays, he can actually join your team. So rosters are unlimited in size. So get as many people to join your team as we can. A lot of you guys know when we play in this tournament, hockey skill isn't really a prerequisite, but it's absolutely out the window this year. No gear, no nothing. Anyone can join your team. So please get as many people on your team as we can. So the Thursday night draft parties are we're going to call it a power hour. We're going to try to do everything within an hour each Thursday night. I'm going to be hosting. We're going to have some Q&A with our hockey alum, some celebs, contests, trivia. We'll try to get your fundraising totals up as well. You're going to have your own rooms too for your teams during the draft party. So you can get together and chat and kind of go over as teams who you're going to pick in the draft too. So we'll have meeting rooms for all the teams. Plus a huge thanks for helping us to all of you get Easter Seals kids as much equipment as possible this year. This has been a very challenging year, obviously, for so many of us, and that includes Easter Seals kids. So you're really giving the gift of independence and dignity. So we truly do appreciate that and all that you do for Easter Seals, because this has not been an easy year to fundraise. We know that. So with a little bit more on Easter Seals, man, myth, legend, all around cool dude. Unmute your mic, baby. It's Easter Seals CEO Kevin Collins. Kev.
Thanks so much, Ken. Ladies and gentlemen, I can't thank you enough for taking the time to be with us here tonight. As we all have witnessed this pandemic, it has been such a difficult year for all. Easter Seals is no different. As Ken indicated, our fundraising events have been put on hold. Our revenue is down. We've had to lay off some staff. We've cut all our essential spending, just trying to keep things afloat. We've done everything we possibly can to provide as much support as possible for our kids and families. The families, as we've talked about, they're really struggling, even more than most. Their kids are stuck at home, no school, there's been no therapy, so they're not progressing. Parents have been laid off. They can't pay their rent or some of their mortgages. They're using food banks, and they're providing 24/7 care for their children. So they're physically and mentally exhausted. The stress in these families is exponential. They need support, and they need their children to have the right equipment so that they can get away from having to lift them up and down stairs or in and out of bathtubs. And so the kids can be a little bit more independent and do the things on their own. And this is why we seriously need your help. Together, if we can raise about $600,000, we can help a minimum of 200 kids get the stair lifts, van ramps, bath seats, commodes, and wheelchairs, items that will give them the independence and the dignity that their parents would love them for them to have, and their parents, they'll get that peace of mind. So tonight, I'm reaching out to each and every one of you to please be there for our kids and their families. As Ken said earlier on, really, truly, you've always been our hockey heroes. This is your time to really help us be the true heroes that you all are. So thank you again. I look forward to seeing you throughout the draft parties. And of course, as Ken and all of our subs have said, on the ice in 2021. But let's get through 2020. Let's make this work. And again, thank you for all your support.
Thanks, Kevin. Much appreciated. Well said. Kevin mentioned bringing dignity and independence to our Easter Seals kids. That's what this is all about. You all know Graham Baskin, your 2019 Provincial Easter Seals Ambassador. I met Graham at the Conn Smythe dinner a couple years ago. We sat together. We had a riot. We had a lot of fun at that dinner. Graham, it's always nice to see Graham and his dad, Terry, at these events. But just to show you how your fundraising gets to work, we visited Graham at his home in Uxbridge. So here's just a little insight into how your fundraising helps out in such an important way.
It's Cashman! Do you have gold? I'll take your gold and make cash! Wait, what? It's Easter Seals. Oh, I got the wrong video. Sorry. Hi everybody, I'm Graham. This is my home, and today I'm gonna be giving you a tour of some of the equipment I use. This here behind me is my lift. It helps me to give me freedom in my own home. It allows me to go in between floors independently without the help of my parents, and I can do stuff like play video games and go outside more easy. I'm just gonna run you through some of my equipment that I own and use now. I'm sitting in my wheelchair. This is a great tool for me to use in the community and around the house to get around faster and easier. This is my next piece of equipment that I'm gonna show everyone. This is called an ankle foot orthotic, and this gives me support to walk and do other activities outside that I wouldn't be able to otherwise. So my next piece of equipment is my walker right here. This is a great piece of equipment to help me get exercise and walk around in the neighborhood. Over here is my stander, and this is also another great piece of equipment for exercise, helping me stand and bear weight on my feet. I often play video games in this piece of equipment.
Hi, I'm Graham's dad, Terry, and I just want to talk a little bit about the equipment that Graham has shown you. As a starter, the array of equipment that we have in our house costs about $35,000. And we're probably pretty typical for most Easter Seals families. Some have more. You know, we, for example, don't have anything in Graham's bedroom or in our bathroom or for our vehicles, and we certainly don't have a power chair, and you can imagine what those cost. Some have less than we do. So if you think about that as normal, that's probably pretty good. The other thing is, if you think about kids you know, they wear stuff out and they grow. So this is probably Graham's 7th set of orthotics. It's his 3rd walker, it's his 2nd wheelchair. So these things aren't one and done. You know, they need to be replaced. Another thing I'd like to talk about a little bit is we came to this a little bit late. We didn't start getting equipment for Graham until he was 7 or 8 years old. When he was 9, we had to get his first walker, and he really, really opposed it. He was very much against it. He's been against every single piece of equipment we've ever bought. But I want to show you this picture, which was taken about 2 weeks after we got Graham's first walker. And you can see how horrible this thing was for him. Look at what it's done for his life and how it changed his world. And that's what equipment does for these kids. It gives them opportunity. It allows them to do things that they couldn't do before. And that's really important. and it's life-changing because it gives them those opportunities with their family, with their friends, in their greater community, all of those kinds of things. So thank you so much in this very strange year for taking the time and making the commitment to keep these hockey tournaments going, and for continuing to support Easter Seals and helping families.
Thanks, Terry. Thanks, Graham. Plug for Oliver Jewelers. Graham will turn your cash into gold, or gold into cash. Okay, let's get a little bit more on the tournaments. These tournaments, I don't know if you've participated before. They're a ton of fun. The draft parties are a ton of fun. This is a tournament I've played in for, well, I guess a few years now. So we're going to check in first with our Hockey Hall of Famer, Eric Lindros. Eric.
Eric, you need to unmute yourself. Sorry. Our bad.
We all good?
There,
How's that? I had a great one going. I started off with, Kenny, have you got your pants on? All right. All right. Eddie. Okay. Round two. Thank you for adapting. This is all going to be fresh and new for everyone. I know our group of Trevor, Rob, Terry, Craig, and the Dangle, our committee out in the Whitby Oshawa tournament is with Coralie are ready to roll. I think it was, if we could just sum it up, I think it's the year of necessities. It's the year of getting what the bare. We have to find a way to bridge that gap that of what the kids are needing. And it's well said that it's not a one and done scenario ever, and that we have to be there to raise the 600,000. So, listen, I know we're going to do it. So it's a matter of just getting with your friends, your coworkers again, calling up old coaches. Kenny said it best when he's, there's no limits on how big of a team we can have. So keep that in mind and reach as far as you can, really. You guys have done a great job. I know in our tournament and in other tournaments, you guys have done great jobs in the past, and looking forward and knowing that we can count on you to continue on. You guys have been great, and when it does come around to a chance to play, I'm looking forward to that as well. So stay safe, everybody. Thank you for participating tonight, and let's get ready and do our best.
Thanks, Eric. To answer your question, buddy, not wearing pants, wearing shorts.
Good.
With those legs.
They're nice.
Those are
they're Irish.
Those shoes. Buddy, those are the whitest legs east of Saskatoon.
Yeah.
That's a white set of 6 out of bounds markers on a golf course if you ever golf with everyone. So
two shots.
Yeah, if you see a ball on the side of these legs, it's out of bounds. Bit of a tanning problem. Okay, our next celebrity we're going to check in with. He's got a new book out. That's pretty cool. And he is the first Maple Leaf to score 50 goals in a season. A 3-time 50-goal scorer. Still holds the record for most goals by a Leaf in a single season. Let's check in with our buddy Rick Vaive. Rick.
All right, Ken.
Awesome, buddy.
I'm doing great. Again, as Eric said, this is unprecedented times that we're in right now. And we know that the children, they need equipment, and equipment wears out or gets old, and they need equipment. And I know in KW, our tournament, the guys there, the committee members do a fabulous job. Mark, Jason, Scott, Mike, and Dan, they do a great job getting everything together and making sure everything runs smoothly. And the captains in the other events, Eric and Brad, they do a great job, and so keep it up. And I think the biggest thing for us is keeping into focus the fact that whether we're on the ice or we're not on the ice, and unfortunately we're not on the ice. I haven't played since last March, so I don't know how good I'd be anyway right now. But at the end of the day, the kids still need equipment, and so we have to do something to bridge the gap between now and when we can go in 2021. So you can draft someone and they'll come to you in 2021 if things are good. And I think you got to keep in sight that this is what we need. The kids need equipment. And, you know, we saw the video. It's imperative. And we got to keep this moving. And, you know, so I look forward to seeing you all on the draft parties and, you know, perhaps on the golf course in the spring and definitely next fall on the ice. So thank you very much. And like I said, dig deep and help us all out and help out the children at Easter Seals.
Thanks, Rick. Just to mention too, we're working on a Brampton date. Right before all this lockdown stuff started, we were at Brampton City Hall for a kickoff. We had a great event out there, but then of course COVID came. So we're working on securing a date for Brampton as well. So if you're on board for Brampton, thank you very much for being on board with that. Okay, this guy's been hosting his tournament for a number of years. Incredible golfer and 2007 Stanley Cup champion, Bradley.
Hey, Kenny, how are you?
Great, bud.
Thank you. You know what? My golf game, it comes and goes. Playing quite, maybe too much over the last few months, and definitely would love to get back to some normalcy. Of course, all of us, we're sitting on a Zoom call and we're doing, you know, a virtual draft, and that tells the story. But I just want to say hello to Eric and Rick and the other captains. I love what you guys do. You inspire me to participate in the events, but also, you know, secure our tournament in Oakville. Eric, you're a champion. You were the first to start. You were the pioneer, and we all commend you and respect you for the steps you took. And guess what? It's amazing how big this tournaments, excuse me, have grown. All the different events. So all the players, all the sponsors, all the volunteers, and of course, all our team captains across every one of these tournaments. Thank you very much for your time, your support, and obviously your influence in your communities and your companies. So none of this would happen if it wasn't for you guys. Jackson Events, thank you guys. You always take care of us, of course, and you always take care of Easter Seals. Easter Seals Foundation, you know, the whole thing, watching that video earlier in this, you know, with equipment up in Uxbridge, ramps and elevators, chairs, walkers, braces, and so many other things that, you know, lots of us, we don't even think of when we wake up and get out of bed. It's imperative we make a difference. Obviously, we're all together. You are the friends you keep, and everybody that's on the Zoom call, thank you for being here with us. I take a moment for my tournament in Oakville. I would love to, you know, just give a shout out to Shireen, who's been with us from day one, Century 21 in Oakville. Thank you very much. Michelle and Mark, Mike, Murray, Kyle and Virgil, you guys make this tournament go. You grease the wheels, and it's a pleasure being alongside you. When, you know, if you just imagine the virtual draft, we're not on the ice, but who cares about that? We will come to your door. We will come to your community if you draft us. And we, at some point, whatever it is, whether it's a baseball game, hockey game, backyard barbecue, or a golf game, all of us are committed to participating and making your experience fundraising more valuable and memorable. And you have the promise from all of us old farts, ex-players. We will definitely bring our stories, bring our personalities, but obviously it's all for one goal, and that's to raise more money to buy equipment for all these children, their families, their siblings. This is a family affair. And like Kenny said, you know, since we're not going on the ice, you don't just have to fundraise with your hockey player teammates. You can go across the board in your sphere of influence. I challenge you guys to make it even bigger for Casey and his friends. They need us. And I'm very proud to be here on this call with you guys, all of you. Rick, and again, Eric, you're our champion. You started this thing for us, and let's keep it going.
Well, thanks, Brad.
Thanks, Brad. Thanks, Eric. Thanks, Rick. Thanks, Kevin. You heard some of the guys. Brad just gave some shout outs to some committee members at his tournament, as did the other guys. So just some shout outs on the way. From the Grey Bruce event, Jenny Shannon and gold medalist Paralympian Jason Crone. From the York Simcoe event, Tim, Kevin, and Paul. From Brampton, a thanks to the mayor, Patrick Brown, for getting things started up at Brampton. We appreciate that. And captains, remember, you guys are the ones, you guys and girls are the ones carrying the message. So recruit participants, get your coworkers to sign up, push your teams to raise as much funds as they can. We know it's difficult fundraising this year, but like you've learned, it's pretty important. And remember to type your questions in the chat right now. We're gonna have a little Q&A in just a second. So you heard Kevin say it. This year's tournament, we're gonna call it triple overtime. So we have at least 200 kids that we want to support, and we need to raise about $600,000. So a little preview of what's to come. Here's a quick look at our 2020 All-Star lineup.
Easter Seals families face tremendous expenses when getting essential equipment for mobility and accessibility.
Hi, I'm Aiden. Thanks for all your help.
Hi, I'm Chloe. Thank you for my power chair. I use it for almost everything.
Hi, I'm Daniela. I just want to thank you to Easter Seals for the freedom of me getting upstairs on my own. This is my stair chair. This has provided me so much freedom.
Easter Seals is a huge provider of equipment like this for kids. This is a piece of equipment that helps me stand without worrying about falling or getting hurt.
Hi, I'm Madison, and thank you for my chairlift. This van lift gives me freedom.
Hi, I'm Matt. Thank you for helping kids be kids.
Hi, I'm Ty, and this is my chairlift. Up we go. Thank you for my independence.
Replacing equipment is expensive, and having this equipment is a necessity to these kids.
Thank you to our fundraisers and to Easter Seals.
My mom wants to say thank you to Easter Seals because now she can send me to my room.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for my independence.
Thanks for all your help.
Thank you for helping kids be kids.
Your support helps Easter Seals kids gain independence, dignity, freedom, mobility. Show your support today. EasterSeals.org.
Thanks, kids. Great video. Graham, you got the charisma on camera, buddy. It is just a fact. You got the charisma. You know how to do it. Hope you can still see me. I think my phone just went blank there. So just to review a few dates, we have our tournaments, starting off with York Simcoe tournament on November 5th. We've got Eric's event taking place, the virtual draft, November 12th. Rick Vaive, a week later in Kitchener-Waterloo, November 19th. Grey Bruce County, November 26th. May Day's tournament, December 3rd, and we're working on getting a date for Brampton. So you got your dates, as we mentioned. Anybody can join your team this year. No limit size on rosters. So if you want a team of 82 people, go for it. New celebrity experience, like Brad said, the guys will come out to an event. They'll have their stories with them. No weddings, just putting that out there. So thank you again, Kevin, Rick, Eric, Brad, Graham, and Terry. We appreciate that. And the kids, they still need equipment. So kids, captains, here's your to-do list. Register your team online at celebrityhockeyclassics.com. Remember, unlimited rosters, so fill out your rosters. Get your team fundraising. Lots of unique ways to do it. I'm not an ideas man. Brad May's an ideas man. Brad has tons of good ideas. He'd know a good way to do that. And remember to save the draft parties. So Q&A time now. So we've had some questions spread throughout our Zoom call. So we're gonna head on over to the Easter Seals head office, guys.
All right, so we've got from Sam in Scarborough. When can I register my team? Well, the answer is right now. Register at celebrityhockeyclassics.com. Just make sure you pick the right tournament event. If you have any trouble, please contact Corley, Charlene, Susan, and Joey. That's going to be my answer for almost all the questions here. that ties into the other ones. What if I can't log in or you forgot your password from last year? Again, just contact into one of the 4 ladies that run each of these events. If you don't know who those are, then I'd be shocked because all 4 of them do a great job through this and connecting with every participant. What is the minimum amount each team has to raise? Great question. So because this year is virtual, there's a lot of things that we're changing, but we're certainly, and we know that some people are going to be challenged absolutely in the fundraising, but we're looking at a total team goal of $7,000. Now, we've hopefully set that really low. We believe it's very attainable with the unlimited people that you're able to get. If you can, as you know, I think Brad or Rick said, get 50, 60 people on board. If they each raise a couple of $100, your team's going to well surpass that, and we'll have a great lineup of celebrities to pick. A new question just came in. How do I donate online? You go to Celebrity Hockey Classics website, register, log in, and donate to yourself. When I join in these, that's the first thing I do is set the goal, set kind of the level that's going to happen. So go in, register yourself, and put down a couple $100. There was a challenge online from committee member in that's getting some access here. Shireen Prexta has challenged everybody to raise $100 tonight, and people are going to match it. So it looks like, Murray Solsky, sorry, Murray, he's done $300, and Trevor Newell done. So take a look at the comments in the chat. A lot of people are doing it. Great initiative, Shireen. We love it. Hopefully we can get off to a great start. We already have, I think, 26 teams for all the events. Certainly room for more. If you know somebody that would typically might not join this event because they're not a hockey player, this is the time. This is the year to really join in. Next year, we're going to see how and make it special for these people to stay involved with such a great event. So $7,000, long-winded answer, sorry. Only 2 more questions. It's been answered in a variety of ways. What can I do with a celebrity that your team drafts? Well, I'm going to tell you, I know all these guys personally. It does vary by guy, okay? So Brad May won't mind. Brad Way is probably open to anything. There are some others that might be a little bit more conservative, so just keep that in mind. But really, they're all there for a great time. They know that you're doing all this hard work fundraising. The experience that we put together certainly is the payoff. It's not the reason, but is the payoff. So the only thing we're having fun with is we're kind of saying no weddings. That's a little bit, don't want to take, don't want Ricky Vaive showing up your wedding and take it away. He's a good looking man, but hopefully your bride is a lot better. So almost anything is the, again, long-winded answer. Draft party. So just like tonight started right on time, kudos to Lauren, Kaylee, Travis, Steve, Meredith. Oh, I hope Robin, everybody here at the Easter Seals office that's here tonight. Behind the scenes, a lot more goes on, but they've worked hard. This is new for Easter Seals, so bear with us, but we're really looking to have those draft parties. And if you got ideas, please send it to the ladies for your respective event, because we're open, okay? We want to make this entertaining. We're going to give the mic freewheeling to Kenny and the other celebs that are going to join that night. We're going to do some trivia. We're going to do some other things to make it enjoyable. Please, get all your team members on board. We're going to make this fun as we can and make it enjoyable for all the hard work that you have done. They start at 7 o'clock. We're going to start right on the button, just like tonight. There will be a room to go into, break down into your teams so that you guys can chat amongst yourselves so that when the draft does get going. And one thing, I'm being upfront and honest with you. We are doing one and only one top-up session. If there's money that typically on a draft night, you kind of hold that into the pocket, see where we can, sorry, they didn't pay the electrical bill here. So if,
they need money.
In the pocket, we're only going to do one top-up session. We're not going to drag this on. We've got a power hour. There's a lot to go through. So you're taking our word that if you've got money, cash and checks that typically you would give the night of, please, again, connect with Charlene, Susan, Coralie, and Joey, our fantastic 4 leaders, and coordinate how you can get that money ahead of time, so that all the monies come in and go towards your team. Before I just send it back to Ken for last, Lauren, any last questions I didn't see?
Nope, you're good.
Looks like the $100 is really going. Keep it up. Awesome. Kenny, great job. Back to you for the final word.
Thanks, buddy. That's a lovely Bob Clark from Jackson Events. A stud on the ice as well. Played in the 1998 Allen Cup. It is a fact. And Bob mentioned our 4 superstars, Charlene, Coralie, Susan, and Joey. You guys are the best. So they'll take good care of you. That's for sure. So that's it for tonight. We'll see you all at our virtual draft parties. Eric, I'm going to go put pants on, buddy.
All right, Kenny, you rock. Thanks for doing all these draft parties and for hosting and everything you do for Easter Seals. That whole video was fantastic. And you and your brother, thank you.
Thanks, buddy. Yeah, thanks to everyone for being on this call. So there's the
Well,
camera back there.
He's
I got
a
a show later
maritimer,
tonight.
so he's a great guy.
Thanks, bud. You know what? I'm as close to PEI as you get, Rick. Grew up in Pictou, just 12 kilometers away, buddy. Quick little swim across the Atlantic, and I'm there. So, hey, everyone. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you at the virtual draft parties. And get fundraising if you can. These are some wonderful kids. So, thanks, everybody. Bye-bye.
Thanks, guys.